Hey, Graf.
Coach, uh, obviously Friday night still pretty fresh in your mind. What are some of the things that you need to work on? I would think would be transition defense against this team.
Yeah, I like that. I liked our ability to attack and transition. I liked the fact that we got 41 threes offensively. We turned them over, was able to get out. And then the improvements is, keeping them out of our paint. 72 points, that's a lot. And doing a better job in transition against them.
One of the things that you have been doing much better in the last couple of weeks is taking advantage of those points off turnovers. Is that something that you've noticed in the last few ball games that, you've been causing turnovers most of the season, but weren't taking advantage, but now you are?
For sure. It's definitely one of our concepts that we're continuously working on, is being able to capitalize on getting easy baskets when we can turn teams over, and we've been doing a better job at it.
It's good to see CJ have the big game. You think he's going to need a little more help, though, tonight? It's kind of unrealistic to see somebody score 50 points.
Yeah, he had an awesome night, and he got it going. He was hot. Teammates did a great job of finding him. And the biggest thing about CJ is he's consistent. Every night you pretty much know what you can expect out of him. And we expect him to step on the floor and be who he's always been for us. And he's a consistent scorer. He's a professional. Are you going to have 50 every night? Probably not. But we'll need all of our guys to step on the floor and bring it.
I think one of the things that got kind of swept under after the game the other night is you only turned it over 8 times, and that's a solid number. Did Jose coming back into the lineup have anything to do with that?
I thought, starting with DeJounte, I thought he did a great job. 12 assists, I think 1 turnover, especially after having some games where he had high turnover. So it started with him, his ability to get us in our sets, getting guys the ball on time, on target, and then having Jose back was definitely a energy boost for our team.
Coach, the uniqueness of kind of a mini playoff series here without Jordan Poole, how much does that play into what you want to do with turning Washington over again?
Nothing really. We still have to have the same mindset and approach to the game. It's a young team with a ton of talent, and they're going out, they're playing fast, they're getting out in transition, and you can't allow them to play with a high level of confidence, or you'll be in for a long night.
Expecting they'll make some adjustments, especially with the way that CJ got off from the three-point line specifically. How do you prepare for that adjustments that they could make of trying to get him off that three-point line? Is it just as simple as allow CJ to be CJ with the veteran experience, or is it something else that you look to try and deal with that caveat?
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to make some adjustments on us, especially CJ, the offensive game that he had, and we'll adjust accordingly depending on what they do. But for the most part, our identity needs to stay the same. Continue to try to attack and transition. Get to the rim on our drives, kick out for open shots, offensive rebound. Defensively, we have to be better at having a physical presence, stopping their drives, stopping them in transition.
I know you don't see the Wizards often enough with being in different conferences, but the uniqueness of seeing the East and West rookies go head-to-head after the announcement. You have one in Eve, but what do you see in a young Alex Sarr, similar in the athleticism, the length, the ability to rotate as young as they are, and just with the mindset that they have? What do you see in the game planning for Alex Sarr and what he's been able to do in just a month and a half?
I see much of the same that I see in Eve's. He's growing. His confidence is growing each and every week that he plays. He did a really good job of rebounding and igniting their break. That's something unique with the 7-footer that can start the break. He's got a great handle. He does a great job when you throw it to him in the pocket. He's patient. He can bump you. Great finisher around the rim. He can pop and shoot threes. So he's gonna get better and better as time progresses. And it was good to see those 2 young guys go at it. All right, thank you.